What is up, guys? I'm Daniel Johnson, and I'm here today to show you the amazing Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600. This game was published by Nintendo under the legendary game director Shigeru Miyamoto, whose works include Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, and Star Fox. They also made a port for Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari as well. This game was originally made for the arcade as an attempt for Nintendo to break into the North American market, and boy did it work. From its release in July 1981 to late 1982, Nintendo sold 60,000 units and made $180 million. This port was published by Coleco for the Atari 2600 and 7800, but not the 5200. Alright guys, let's jump into the gameplay. So the controls are simple enough, left and right to go left and right, spacebar to jump. If you're using the ooh, I got baited by a barrel right there. But the object of the game is to climb up to the top using the ladders and ramps and avoid the barrels that can come down or side to side. I'm not too good at the game, as you can see, but we'll get through it. We have 2 lives up in the top right hand corner, and we have a score at the top that's counting down. I suppose it's supposed to represent time. The original Donkey Kong arcade game had a score for jumping over barrels and stuff like that, but I guess the limitation of the 2600 didn't allow that. So there are pitfalls in this level, as you can see, and there's lamps that are going back and forth we're going to have to avoid. A really cool fact about this game is the animation for Donkey Kong up at the top does not move unless you put in input for Mario. I guess it's another limit of the Atari 2600 platform. Something I like about this game is the simple premise, but the challenging gameplay. As you can see, I'm not the best, but I'll try to make it through. The only thing I don't like about this game is once you climb up to this level, another level, you have to jump again before you can just climb up the ladder. You can't continuously keep climbing up the ladder, and that's a bit annoying. Oh, we got a hammer right there, but we weren't able to properly utilize it. You can use the hammer to break the lamps and stuff like that. And I ran out of lives because I'm bad. Oh well. I'll just reset and try again. Some trivia about the game. We're playing as Mario, but he was not known as Mario at the time. He was actually known as Jumpman, and Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to name him that because of the simplicity of the name. And stuff like Pac-Man and stuff was popular at the time, so they wanted to keep it easy and follow the example of Bandai Namco. The princess at the top is named Pauline. The Donkey Kong up here is not the same Donkey Kong that we see in later installments of the Donkey Kong franchise, like Donkey Kong Country. This is actually his grandfather. So in later Donkey Kong Country games, this could be the character known as Cranky Kong, which is an old ape with a cane and all that. Let's try to get the hammer here so I can show you guys. See, you can break the obstacles with the hammer here. The only thing is, another thing I really don't like is you cannot climb ladders while you have the hammer active. So you have to, and I can't climb that specific ladder for some reason, so oh well, I'll try again. Another cool bit of trivia is the influence that Shigeru Miyamoto drew from other popular franchises at the time, such as the King Kong movie, which is the basic premise of the game, and there was a bit of backstory that he drew from the popular cartoon Popeye. And the dynamic between these characters is supposed to be a like Popeye Bluto olive oil relationship, where Mario Jumpman is Popeye trying to save olive oil from Bluto, who kidnapped her because he loves her. And in this game, why can't I get up here? I can't climb the ladder for some reason. That is another thing I really don't like about the game. But we'll keep at it. Gotta reset again. Another cool bit of trivia is the programmer for the Atari port. His name is Landon Dyer, and he put a little Easter egg in the game where if you die in a very specific way, his initials will come at the top, up at the top right hand corner, and but the only thing about that is nobody has been able to replicate that, and he doesn't remember what you have to do. But it is in the game, he says. This is the same arcade game that Billy Mitchell held the world record from until there's a controversy where he's gonna have to fight for to legitimize it again. But yeah. So this has been Donkey Kong. I hope you enjoyed my terrible gameplay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. Signing off.